Hello and welcome again to another ICT lesson. Today I want us to see how headers and footers are used in MS Word document. When you look at a document in MS Word, you'll notice that we have some areas around the paper, and this area is normally used to hold the paper when the printer is printing something on the paper. These areas around the paper are called margins, and the most important margin I want to discuss today is what we call the header. The top margin is the header part of the page, and the bottom margin is the footer part of the page. There are some information you can put on the header and the footer. For example, in most companies, you find that in their official letters, the company logo and the name of the company, the address and email and postal address, email addresses, and even telephone numbers are on top of the paper. We call it a letterhead. It is like the head of the letter. And at the bottom, there are some things you can insert, such as page number or the name of that document. All those are information which don't appear in the middle of the page. The middle of the page is what we call the body of the page. Inside the body of the page, that is the exact place where you are typing the information you are communicating in that document. So I will go ahead and show you in MS Word where are the headers and where are the footers. And we will do a small practical exercise where we will be using the header and the footer of a certain document which we are going to prepare. MS Word is loading, and I will open a blank document. Now you can see where the cursor is blinking, that is the beginning of the body of the paper. So this part is where the body of the paper starts. But the upper part, where you can see I'm waving this cursor, is what we call the header, or the top margin is what we call the header. Then I will scroll down this paper, coming to the bottom part of this, what we call the bottom margin. We can also call it the footer of the document. Now, if you want to do anything on the header part here, you just come to this top margin and double click. You can see after double clicking, the cursor is now blinking, and here is a label which is written header. It means I am in the header part of the document. I'm no longer in the body part of the document. So I can type anything here in the header. If I want to leave the header, I can just press escape button on the keyboard or come to this icon and click it. When I click here, close header and footer, the cursor moves to the body of the page. I can switch to the footer of the page by just coming to the bottom margin, then you double click. When I double click, you can see now I am in the footer of the page. I can type anything here. I can insert page numbers like that. And in case I want to leave the footer of the page, I will just simply come to this button, close header and footer, and click. Then I will be taken back to the body of the page. Now I want to design the company or a school letterhead. In my letterhead, I want a logo. So I will go to MS Paint. Just start MS Paint here. Now I want to design a very simple logo for my school. Let me just choose this oval shape, and I will choose the red color. I will press down the shift to get a perfect circle. Then I will come and fill this shape with the red color like that. Then I will pick a black color here and just draw a rectangle just like that. Then I will fill this rectangle with color, black color. Then inside the rectangle, I will just come and choose white color here. And I want to draw a pattern of a star. And reduce the size of the line. Can move with the arrow keys to position the star. Then I will paint inside the star white like that. Then I will just choose a blue color and type the name of my school here. Let me just call it Happy Kids School. And I will just select the text, increase the font a bit to around 18. Then I will make the text bold. Then I will come and choose a nice font for my school. And ensure that when you are choosing a font, it is readable. If you choose a font which is not readable, then it will not make the purpose of our communication. So I will position my text here like that. Let me come and choose black color here for the text. Then just type the information about my school, maybe postal address is P, your box. I will change the font here to Arial of size maybe 11, not bold. Just come and position my text here. Let me go with the size 10, I think so. PO box maybe 22203, Nairobi. Then telephone will be 02, and we also have email address. Email could be Happy Kids School. I will just write here info at happykidschools.ac.ke. So I have telephone number and the email address like that. Now I will come and draw my green line here. And press shift to get a straight line. I will now select my logo. It is ready. The logo plus the letterhead information. Click crop. Then I will just click save desktop. I can save it in the folder headers and footers, and let me call this logo. Coming back to my document, I will come to the top margin, double click. Then here I will click insert pictures, then get my logo. and click insert. Now you can see I have inserted a logo inside the header of this page. I will just click this tab, headers and footers tools, and click here close header. Now you can see my letterhead is ready. I will go ahead and type the letter here. Dear parent, and it is regarding sports day events. Let me change the font here. Let me use Arial of maybe size 12. Put space. We are glad for the support you always give us. We wish to inform you that we will be holding our annual sports day on 1st June 2020, and we will be happy to invite you. The event will involve the following sport activities. Now I will come here and make a small bulleted list. I can start here with soccer, basketball, and acrobat, maybe. I think it is acrobatics. Please set aside time to come and attend the event to see how our children are good in sports. In addition to their academic skills, academic abilities. The event will start at 9 a.m. Thank you. And maybe it is from the principal. I will go ahead and make a small signature, maybe in MS Paint, and pick this pen, change the size to be bigger here, and maybe make a simple signature here. And just select it like this, copy it, and come back to my MS Word document here and paste it. So you can see I have a letter. I can format the title bold like that. I will select these 3 items and give them a bulleted appearance. I can just choose that one. Now my letter is ready with the logo in the header part, and in the body of the page I have the information to the parents. Then at the bottom here, I want to let me add another line here. Find attached a table of events in page 2. So in page 2, I will add a small table of events. Now this information is here, and I want to move to page 2. So I want to create a new page. So I'm going to add what we call a page break. To add a page break, click where the previous page is ending, because you want to go to the next page. Just come to page layout here. Under breaks, you just click page. Page breaks, click page. Now you can see I am taken to the second page. Even the header part is showing the school logo. So I will just come here and just put the title, table of events. I will insert a small table here. I just come to insert table. I just want 5 rows. I just squeeze the table information like this. Then I will just write here time and maybe event. I will select the first row, come to home and get this shading. I can choose here maybe a nice color, maybe yellow. Then I can write the information, change my font to maybe 10, 9 a.m. to 9:20. Maybe we can have welcome speeches from 9:20. Let me just select and change the font. Select all this and make them size 10. 9:20 to 10:20. I can have maybe soccer, and from 10:20 to 11:20 we can have basketball. From 11:20 to 12:20 p.m. we can have acrobatics. Then finally from 12:20 to 1:20 we can have maybe lunch. Then gets living at their pleasure. So this is the small table of events which is in page 2. So the last thing I want to do, I want to number these pages. So I want to insert at the footer of this document, I want to start the name of the event and the page number. So to go to the footer of this document, I will just come to the bottom of any of these documents. Remember, whatever you put in the footer or head appears in all the pages. So I will come to the bottom of this page, double click it. Then you will see it is written here footer. I will just come here and write sports day letter. Then I will move with the tab keys on the keyboard. Just click tab, you move in bigger steps until this end of the paper. Now I want to insert page number. I will just come here and click page number, current position. That is the position where the cursor is blinking. Under current position, I will choose a nice design here, maybe this one. And you can see it is inserted page 1. Then I will just come here and click close header and footer. Now you can see the name of the event is there. This is the letter for the sports day, and the page number is there. I can scroll down to page 2. You can see page number and the sports event name. Now this is how we use headers and footers to make attractive things in MS Word. See you next time. Bye bye.